Three, two, one. Hey, 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 hey. Welcome in to some more Pro Tour Kaladesh testing. Today is my last day in California, and then I'm headed down to Hawaii tomorrow. There's so much to do. Oh my God, there's so much to do. I'm gonna have a video about this in the past, but I find time constraints to be. Do we have a mirror match? No, it can't be. It's got to be a Fevered Visions matchup, which we are seriously ill-equipped to hang with. Okay, so CML wants to collab, but he missed his chance. I'm gonna message him right now because man, there's too much going on. Village Messenger haste. That thing's gonna get killed. I'm kind of liking throwing a harness lightning. Let me message CML. Okay. 20 mins in video. Jeez, this is a terrible video so far. No, it's great. Alright, let's let the opponent attack here. Yeah, time constraints, man. Can we talk about time constraints and how they really improve life? That's right. If you have more options with your time than things to do with your time versus what am I going to do tomorrow? It's like, wow, there's so many things I could do. I find that it makes life a lot better because you're doing a lot of cool stuff. Dynavolt tower. So we really need to. I'm gonna turn off my Skype. Skype, sign out. We really need to draw land, or else we could get absolutely crushed. Just sitting on 3 Glimmer of Geniuses. Land for the win, for the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Fuck you, deck. Fuck you. 25, not enough. 25 for anticipate. Maybe. We're not dead yet, but that was super bad. Okay, send with the fumarole. That is fine by me. I'll take 1 if that's what you want to do. If the opponent does that, we can Galvanic Bombardment and it's dead. Because even if they swap it back, it swaps again. It'll swap twice, it'll be dead. Now, we're going to have an opportunity to untap and stick into Hiri or a Glimmer if we only draw a land. Or we're going to do absolutely nothing. Cool. Come on, land for the win, for the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Anticipate is definitely acceptable. Definitely acceptable because we get the energy as well. And the opponent take the fumarole. Like, the Gear Hulk's awesome, but we just need land so bad. And we at least we have it, and we can Dynavolt Tower. So I'm wondering what the opponent is holding. Not Gear Hulks apparently. Not Fevered Visions apparently. There's a lot of randomness online. Online's not the best testing. The best testing is really cockatrice. Yeah, this deck is too good against weak competition. I think it'll be a pretty solid Pro Tour deck, but it's just so good against weak players. Sorry, weak players. So we could throw down Nahiri and start ticking, but we have 4 Glimmers. I want to get one out of our hand, and I want to scry for a land, if not 2 lands. I would take 2 lands. Yep. 2 lands. Nice. So now we have 5 energy again for a Dynavolt tower. I guess I'm still somewhat concerned about Fevered Visions, if that's a thing. Thermo Alchemist. Haste. Which one would we rather kill with Dynavolt tower? Probably the. I'll kill this one, because we can just untap and Glimmer of Genius and kill the Alchemist. Oh, we can go absolutely crazy if we want to. We could go Gear Hulk Glimmer of Genius. Since we drew a negate, I want to keep that up though. Keep up the negate. Play another Glimmer. Get to 5 energy. This deck is a... I'm rock hard playing this deck. Really. I don't think we need another Harness Lightning. More lands and negates is fine. Currently, today, been talking with some of the Frenchies. There's 3 teams that I've been contacting, pitching the deck to. One of them is a team of Frenchies, Florian, and he said he's 85% to play it. Changes, he wants to cut the 4th negate for an incendiary flow, wants to cut and anticipate. Interesting. We can, at this point, I don't want to main phase Glimmer. I don't really, eh, what's the worst that can happen by doing this? We have an opportunity to, so I'm going to. We're still working on the Amalgam matchup. I'm getting a little bit leery because I get the feeling that Amalgam might have a really big showing. And that makes me concerned. Harness Lightning with Dynavolt Tower is such gasoline. We're gonna get Lightning Axe Fiery Tempered. I guess I don't really care. Bombardment. How many bombardments is it gonna be? A bombardment and 3 bombardments. And a Lightning Axe and a Fiery Temper. 0 cards in hand, and they're putting us to 17. Wait, what? Yeah, that's gotta be pointed at us. 17, our hand is pure gas. All the blue-red players are going to switch to this blue-red because it's so much more fun and better in the current meta. Except there's also, I'm concerned about green-red energy being a thing now. That matchup doesn't seem amazing. 1, 2. So we can either put down a Dynavolt tower, or I kind of like, let's get started with Nahiri. This will end the game fast. Nahiri, and we have an extra negate. Maybe we could have pitched a land. Probably discarding negate was bad. Probably discarding anything was bad. Whatever, I did it. Whatever, I do what I want. Fumarole coming in. This now is about time. Like, I have a lot of things that I want to do today. So, I have a lot of things I have to do today. I have to print my boarding pass because for some goddamn reason they're requiring that. That is printed. 2, 3, and that's one thing I have to do. I have to clean the house, I have to pack, I've said all my goodbyes. Yeah, so time constraints. People are more excited. If you're, I found that going to Hawaii has been very good for business because it's like, yo, if you want to do business with me, I'm going to be working, I'm going to be serving clients, but I'm not going to be doing enrollment, so you should probably sign up right now. And that's not a lie, it's real. And then I found it to be, what the fuck's happening right now? Found it to be helpful in all my relationships as well because it's like people are procrastinators, and when people like you or interested in you, friendly or otherwise, they tend to make moves at the last moment. So if you're on the way out, it becomes interesting. Okay, time to just blast off. Team Rocket blasting off again. Another Dynavolt tower because why not? Ultimate, Gear Hulk, cast a Glimmer of Genius. Get how much energy? A lot of energy. Bottom, top, I suppose. And damage. Shoot you, and shoot you, and Glimmer. This is crazy. Bottom, bottom. tapped land, Dynavolt tower you, attack you, and begin sideboarding. Alright, so for this matchup, I think we want to go for the Rattle Chains Spell Queller thing. I at least want to try it. I'm interested in trying it. I want Nahiri to remove Fevered Visions. I want Negate for Fevered Visions. I think we want all the burn. I think we want Dynavolt Tower. I think we could probably cut Radiant Flames. I don't think it'll be super amazing, although it can be. I did catch triple Storm Chaser Mage in yesterday's video. And Glimmer. Why don't we like cut the Glimmers? I'm just gonna try something different. Maybe this works well, maybe it works poorly. We could also rock Weavers and a Needle Spires for a mountain. Cutting the Glimmers. I'm gonna cut the Dynavolt Towers. I'm gonna keep a Dispel. And I'm just gonna try this. Like, part of testing is experimenting. I want to see how 4 Rattle Chains, 4 Spell Quellers plays. Am I gonna play 4 Rattle Chains at the Pro Tour? No. But I want to draw it early and often in testing to see how good it is. Might be terrible with Storm Chaser Mages. This hand seems like it could be quite good. Bombardment hopefully has an early target. In this matchup, the first one can be pretty bad. Spell Queller will be interesting. One of the reasons we're not playing Fevered Visions is like in this matchup, for instance, we really don't want the opponent decides to dispel to protect Village Messenger is really interesting. Based on how the opponent played that, well, here's another Galvanic Bombardment. I guess I'm just going to get rid of it now to keep our life total as high as possible. Most of this stuff's not doing more than 2 damage anyways. And then opponent has 4 cards. Hopefully we can protect, just throw down some Spell Quellers and Nahiri and ride it out. Yeah, pretty good, pretty interesting draw. One of the things I'm very excited about Spell Queller is the possibility of playing against this Tamer Etherworks Marvel deck. That deck is boarding in a bunch of negates and dispels to protect their combo, but that is so vulnerable to Spell Queller. I'm going to Spell Queller that. See if that gets Lightning Axed. Might. You may exile target tapped creature, so I think if the creature becomes untapped, then it fizzles. The cool thing is, we can get Lightning Axed, but we'll go up on a card if that happens. That's okay by me. If the opponent left in, I would even be surprised if, yeah, there's a Lightning Axe, but no mana to Fiery Temper. That's a great trade. I would consider that a very good trade. And I like how the opponent played this. They kind of fucked up by tapping their Alchemist. Again, not the best competition here. This deck does work on amateurs. Nahiri, we're in such good shape. High life total. Not a whole lot going on the other side. Let's see if Fevered Visions comes down. Instant or sorcery. Okay, Nahiri is doing work. I think that we either want to discard Anticipate, or I think we do want to discard Anticipate. It's a gamble, but we're going to anticipate for that 6th land anyways, and the card we would want to draw, Spike off Nahiri, would be like Saheeli. Definitely counter that. I don't know about definitely, but I'm going to. The card we want to draw is Rattle Chains, by far. That would have been an insane top deck. just to protect and lock down. And we're going to untap and be on Gear Hulk. Oh, there is Rattle Chains. Very good draw. I'm going to plus. I'm not going to discard because both of our cards are really good. So we have Rattle Chains to protect the Queller. And we have Gear Hulk. We could throw Gear Hulk Bombardment. But we're so far ahead of this race that either way, I kind of want to, whatever. Either way, Village Messenger. Okay. Is it gonna attack? Alright, I guess I'll play Gear Hulk. It might get countered. That would be pretty good if the opponent has a dissolve for it or whatever. They don't. I'm gonna cast Galvanic Bombardment. And just keep the board as small as possible. And block. And then we can attack Saheeli. And we have Rattle Chains up. Let's go ahead and get rid of our Aether Hub for a Void Shatter, and that's just game. Attack. I'm testing out 2. I think if I hit 2, it passes until the opponent does something. It's a test. This might backfire. I might misclick through this, but I'm testing out the new keys. It does work. Yeah, this is the best Rattle Chains of all time. Rattle Chains is fucking amazing in this deck, in the sideboard, right? Yeah, more Quellers. And we've got another counterspell just in case. Hexproof. Huh. Right. Right. And that's countered to... I kind of like the new keys now that I'm getting used to them. Previously I'd hated on them, but they're starting to make more sense. Draw something. This deck is so erotic. Attack. Is it not? Bam, you're at 2. And I guess I should threaten the ultimate. Pass the turn with another Gear Hulk and a Void Shatter up. This deck is going to leak everywhere. This is going to be the big winner. We'll see. I mean, if it's all amalgams all the time, but clearly the results of this deck have been absolutely ridiculous. If you want to know how to build decks like this, you should take the free workshop. You should invest in the ebook. It's cheap and it will serve you well in your Magic journey. So there's links to that below, and I will see you on the other side. Have an amazing, amazing one. Take care.